Merry late Christmas. A couple things before we get started. Number one, I've come down with a cold. I'm really sorry. I'm super nasally. This video is sponsored informally by Vitamin Water Zero Sugar. The only thing that can keep me hydrated right now. So shout out to those guys. Number two, the last video where we reacted to Live Without a Net solo just blew away my expectations. I think we're sitting in the 200s of views, which is huge considering I only have like 18 subscribers, so I really appreciate the love on that one. I know that that YouTube's algorithm sent a bunch of people over and the recommended videos from another one of the reaction videos, I think, to Eruption, the studio version, and so a big shout out to those guys. Number three, before we get started, the Mavs game just blew me away. I'm not a Mavs fan, but shout out to Luka. 61 points, or 60 points, 21 rebounds, and 10 assists. It's just wild. We want a masterclass. There's a video that I've been wanting to do a reaction to. I've only seen it through a time or two, but it's not to my knowledge, it's not a released song or anything. It's something that I came across just kind of perusing YouTube, in my spare time. What this video is a jam at the end of an interview type thing. I'm a big supporter or a big fan of the Andertons Music YouTube channel. I've been watching them for several years now. It's just awesome guys, awesome interviews, awesome videos. Highly recommend you check them out. I'll link this video in the description. But I was watching one of their videos, and during this interview video, Lee Anderton, who is affectionately referred to as the captain, meets Guthrie Govan. Now, for those of you who don't know who Guthrie Govan is, he is a almost prodigal guitar player in the truest sense of the word. I mean, every style, technique, he's just a very wonderful guitar player. And he's also a very wonderful teacher, and he's tends to be one of the more well-spoken people in music, I find. I just like listening to him. I think it's probably a combination of his British accent, and he's just kind of soft-spoken. But all of that to say, this jam, when I first saw it, just absolutely blew me away. So, I don't want to, again, belabor the point. I'm going to get right into it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and let's get into it after I get a guitar. Pop that up here. There we go. So this is the last minute or two of the video.
For now, this is the wonderful Mr. Guthrie Govan. I've been the captain, and we'll see you next time.
So he's down on the... It's just absurd. Let's break some. I can't even begin to play this because I've Tremel node the Floyd on my Carvin, so I don't know. I don't guess you could probably see that, but so I've Tremel node this, and a lot of what he's doing is tremolo bass, but the background of the rhythm that Lee Anderton is playing is just a 1-4-5. And I think he goes through that another full measure. Guthrie's down in... So he's down in like a G scale. In that opening note, so he's doing some stuff with a whammy. I gotta back up and watch this again. It's mind-blowing. It's so simple. It's beautifully simple.
Next time.
Yeah, so he's doing a lot of whammy stuff right there. He's so he's up here on the 5th fret bending this like a step. He's bending that like a step and a half. Just the little stuff, you know. And then that's a, see, I don't know if you can see me. Yeah, you can see my cursor. So that's probably, what is that, a 7 fret stretch there? Again, he's just doing things that are so, he's in the I don't even know how to phrase this. He's in the key, so he's in the scale of the key, but he's playing notes in a way and arranging notes in a way that are just so non-standard. They're just so, I don't even know how to describe that, man. So he's pulling that down out. Also, I'm not even going to comment on the tone. The tone of this, whatever setup he's playing through, I think it's that Victory there in the back. It's just incredible. Big stretch. I have to take a second. Bag it up here. Bag it up. Back it up. Back it up. Not that far. So I've probably seen the big bend. So he's coming to. So if he's playing in the key of G. So it's a 1-4-5 in E, and he's playing in G right here. And then he's. He's just bouncing all over so like it's like water. I mean, it's just so fluid and clean. And he's playing this in a way so like I said, I can't even begin to try to emulate this because it's just mind-blowing to me. I don't have the whammy bar, so the notes that he's doing I can't physically do. This is so far beyond my like comprehension of music theory that I just want to sit and watch it. But I feel like I have to, like, there's so many things to comment on. I mean, he's a master at not doing too much, you know. So this is a guy who, and he kind of goes into it there a little bit. This is a guy who technically can do like just like blazing fast legatos and that type of thing, and he's allowing the notes that he's playing to fill the empty space really well, right? So you don't need to add notes to fill that space. Like he's adding bends, he's adding, he's adding things with his whammy bar, he's adding, slides, and just little accents that kind of complement the fact that the rhythm guitar is a kind of a slower blues based thing, so this isn't a rhythm that you would really, it wouldn't fit to have a just wicked fast shred over it, right? So he's playing in a way that just complements the underlying rhythm, even though he's totally capable of just wearing it out. This is a guy, so that's enough of that. This is a guy who's having so much fun playing guitar. Like, you could see him grinning at the end where he's like, yeah, that'll do. And just kind of, he's just playing around. And he has a quote from this video where they're talking about different stuff. And he's like, yeah, essentially the gist of the topic or the line of conversation was, hey, you're pretty freaking good at guitar. And he goes, well, yeah, yada yada yada. He's pretty philosophical when it comes to his answers to things. And Lee Anderton kind of asks him, he says, what was your you have to have practiced just an insane amount of hours, and it's somehow or another this train of thought gets kind of led to him making a comment that is pretty profound. He said, music is a good friend of mine. I don't know why I'd make it a slave. In terms of, he was being asked about turning into a pro musician, how he viewed practicing and things. And, whenever he's talking about it, he's like, yeah, he said, I did everything else so that I could come home and play guitar. Like, I did my homework in the morning. I tidied away all my things so that as soon as I could, I would be home, be done for the day, and be able to play guitar until I fell asleep. And it's nice watching somebody like this who not only is just a very, eloquently spoken person, just very well thought out and very kind of profound in his answers, but he's also just having a good time playing music. And I saw this, and it just blew me away. I mean, it blew me away, and then it was, like I said, it's the outro jam to this video that's an hour and 21 minutes long. And after he gets done playing, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like, I don't even know what I just saw. And he's kind of like, yeah, that was pretty fun. Didn't even think anything of it. So, anywho, like I said, I've been meaning to do somewhat of a reaction to this. I would love to have suggestions on things to watch first time. Unfortunately, right now the viewer base isn't really big enough to allow for that, but I'm hoping that as we do more of these, that'll come with time. I actually haven't ever listened to, I think what's that song called? Waves. So Guthrie Govan's big song, or one of them, is called Waves, and I've never heard it. So I'd like to do a reaction video to that kind of first pass through. But I hope you enjoyed watching this with me. Like I said, I can't even begin to emulate whatever the hell he's doing on that guitar, on my guitar. But I just thought that this was a wonderful little just jam that most people would never knew existed. It's kind of similar to Michael Lee Firkins. Michael Lee Firkins does a lot of kind of slide technique without the slide, and I think that that's kind of shining through here. So, anywho, Merry Late Christmas. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate the support. Again, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, ring the bell, leave suggestions for things to make the channel better, things to react to and whatnot. I'm so sorry for my voice and my sniffles, but having said that, we'll see you next time.